again, if you were an assistant superintendent, got a big promotion, and you were saying, gee, we have this program, it's the right thing to do, meaning the right thing to continually ask the students in Walpole to enrich their reading skills and writing skills, and one follows the other. But what kinds of practical suggestions might you make to say, we need to get as many people as possible participating, but the program has to be the right kind of program?
Yeah.
What thoughts do you have?
Well, I think it should be like more of what you want to read. Like, I know there has to be some like limitations to that, like length. You can't just read like a very short book, but it should be more like read like something you want to read, and not like maybe just like 2 books during the summer, because I think that's like more reasonable. I mean, you have to remember that it is our vacation. Like, we've been working hard for 180 days.
Right.
I mean, we've been working very hard, and especially with the new block schedule. I mean, we're overworked in all our activities, all our sports, and everything. You have to understand that it's our vacation, and 2 books is probably enough. I mean, yeah, it's just 2 books.
Right. So the idea would be that, having things to do is okay, kind of bridge from September when school stops until from June when the school stops until September when it starts up again. But how much quantity is one thing, but also, again, to come back to the point, would it be useful to have, again, teachers who are on vacation too, but maybe volunteers, maybe some adults, who could be at the library when the library is open and have some resource to say, once a week in the late afternoon or early evening, somebody's around to just chat with or say, this book has really got me stuck.
Yeah, there needs to be something, because I don't know, it almost seems as though, I mean, they know, the people who make up these lists, they know they're hard books, but they just they're just saying good luck with them, just do the best you can, which is really, I don't know, a bad thing to do, like during the summer. I don't know. There really needs to be like something that can help us.
Now, last year, as a junior, when you went back to school, and you had a couple of books or a book to read for English, and it didn't count as much, but that's okay. But what kind of questions were they asking? What was the assessment vehicle to say, yeah, we can say this person has read this book?
Yeah, I thought last year the English test was very fair. It was just like 10 questions, very open-ended, and you could write it definitely just tested. It was a definite test that just tested whether you read the book, which I think is fair. I mean, but the history test on the other hand, it was 50 questions of just multiple choice, true and false, and it was all specific questions about, the book was Hiroshima, and yeah, I thought that was very unfair.
Right.
And our history teacher didn't even count it, because she thought it was unfair
too much.
too.
Yeah,
she knew.
So there was some latitude last year then in terms of trying to figure out what to do with the summer reading relative to counting towards the grade in the first term and so forth. Now, maybe there will be some flexibility once teachers sort of get some feedback as to what happened. Maybe. Yeah, right. But getting just quickly, as we're running out of time here, but a couple of questions would be, what do you think in terms of someone grading? You turn in a 3-page essay on James Joyce's book, or suppose you took Angela's Ashes, which, again, written by Frank McCord, a contemporary of ours, and you wrote 3 pages. Do you have any sense, this teacher who's going to be teaching you AP English, and you may not have had this person before, are they going to, do you have any sense, grade this on your writing style, how well you write, or primarily on what did you get from reading the book? Do you
Yeah.
have any sense of that?
Well, I hope, like, my hopes are that they grade us for, understanding the book, the main concepts, and just like in a general sense. But like, yeah, I hope that they don't grade us on our writing style, because we don't know what this teacher wants, first of all, out of us, and second of all, it's just like we have so much to do. We don't have time to write this like excellent, like well structured essay
Right.
on the books.
So that's another thing to think about, is that do you know who your AP English teacher will be? I don't need to know who it is, but
No, I actually heard rumors that it's going to be someone new.
brand new
So,
teacher, right.
Yeah.
So this teacher, even if it were somebody that had been around the system for a while, more than likely you'd be sitting down in September with a teacher who did not know you or the other 25 kids in the class,
Right.
and they turn in these 3-page essays, and then this is going to count towards a significant part of your grade. It would be very difficult for the teacher to be able to kind of grade them.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this certainly, again, to repeat, we have run short of our time, but I thank you for coming, Matt. And what I'd like to do is to kind of think about what we've said today, and as August rolls down towards September, maybe we can come back again and see, like, how's it going?
Yeah.
How is the reading going?
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Matt,
No problem.
and good luck this summer.
Yep. Thanks.
Okay, very good.